What if everything you thought you knew about Heartland was about to change? Season 19 isn't just another chapter, it's the turning point that could redefine every character's future. Secrets will surface, relationships will be tested, and choices will be made that no one can take back. The peaceful life at Heartland Ranch is about to be shaken in ways that will leave fans questioning who they can trust and who will be standing when the dust finally settles. Heartland. Season 19 is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable seasons in the show's history. Set to release this fall, it will once again bring the sweeping beauty of Alberta and the warmth of family bonds, but this time with a storm of change on the horizon. For years, fans have found comfort in the familiar rhythms of ranch life, the healing of horses, and the love that ties the Fleming Borden family together. But in Season 19, that comfort will be challenged at every turn. The series will explore deeper emotions, harder choices, and the kind of personal struggles that can either bring a family closer or pull them apart. At the center of it all is Amy Fleming, whose journey has already been marked by loss, resilience, and growth. This season, Amy will find herself facing decisions that could permanently alter the path she's been on since Ty's death. While her bond with Lindy remains unshakable, whispers of new opportunities and new relationships begin to take shape around her. She's never been afraid to put her heart on the line for the animals she saves, but when it comes to her own heart, Amy has been far more cautious. Season 19 will force her to decide whether to keep protecting herself or risk opening up again, knowing it could either heal her completely or break her all over. The ranch itself will also be at a crossroads. New faces are expected to arrive in Hudson, each carrying stories, motives, and secrets that will ripple through the lives of the main cast. These characters won't just be background additions, they will challenge the values that have defined Heartland for generations. Some will bring opportunities that could expand the ranch's future, while others may try to take advantage of its trusting spirit. The stakes have never been higher, because this time, change isn't optional. It's coming whether they're ready or not. Jack, the family's steady anchor, will find that even he can't shield everyone from what's ahead. Lou will have to juggle her political career with her loyalty to the ranch, making choices that could spark disagreements among those she loves most. And Tim, always restless, might be pulled into a situation that tests both his pride and his ability to do what's right. The beauty of Heartland has always been in how its characters face life's challenges together. But as Season 19 begins, that unity will be pushed to its very limits. As the season unfolds, it becomes clear that every member of the Heartland family is carrying a weight they can no longer ignore. For Amy, the changes in her life start subtly. An unexpected offer from someone outside her usual circle, a gentle nudge from a friend who believes she deserves more than just survival. At first, she resists, clinging to the safety of the life she's built for Lindy and herself. But soon, events around the ranch begin to shift in ways she can't control, forcing her to consider that moving forward might not be a choice, but a necessity. Her work with horses has always been her way of healing others. Yet this time, the healing might have to begin with her. Meanwhile, Lou faces a challenge of her own. Her leadership skills have earned her respect in both business and politics, but the demands of her career start to pull her further away from the ranch. Whispers of discontent begin to spread, not from strangers, but from within the family. It's a delicate balance, and Lou knows that if she tips too far in one direction, she could risk losing the trust of the people who matter most. As she tries to navigate this tension, a decision looms that could change her relationship with Amy forever. Tim, restless as always, stumbles upon a situation that stirs his instincts and his stubborn sense of justice. It begins with a simple observation, something that doesn't add up about one of the new arrivals in Hudson. The more he digs, the more he realizes that this person's presence might not be as innocent as it seems. But confronting the truth will mean putting himself at odds with others in the community, and even with members of his own family who are willing to give the newcomer the benefit of the doubt. Tim has made mistakes in the past, and he knows his reputation makes it easy for people to dismiss his concerns. Still, he can't shake the feeling that trouble is brewing, and that it could threaten everything Heartland stands for. Jack, the rock of the family, watches all of this unfold with a heavy heart. He's been through enough to know that sometimes the hardest storms to weather are the ones that strike from within. He tries to be the voice of reason, reminding everyone that the ranch's strength comes from standing together. But even Jack isn't immune to change. He's faced with decisions about the future of the land, choices that could preserve the ranch for generations, or force him to let go of parts of it in order to save the rest. And then there are the new faces. Some arrive with smiles and promises, offering help and opportunities that seem too good to pass up. Others are more guarded, their intentions harder to read. These fresh dynamics inject new energy into the season, but they also create tension, as long-standing relationships are tested and loyalties questioned. Amy begins to notice that Lindy, curious and quick to trust, forms a bond with one of these newcomers, a bond that could bring joy or heartbreak, depending on how the truth unfolds. Every interaction, every choice, feels heavier this season, as if the whole ranch is standing on a precipice. The comfort of the past is still there, but it's shadowed by the uncertainty of the future. And the most unsettling part? No one knows exactly where this road will lead or who will be willing to take the journey to the end. The deeper we move into Heartland Season 19, the more it becomes clear that this is not just a story about a family ranch, it's a story about the choices that define who we are. Every character is being pulled in a different direction, and the tension is starting to show in ways no one expected. For Amy, the crossroads she's been avoiding finally comes into view. The life she's built since losing Ty has been one of strength, stability, and quiet resilience. But a single opportunity, a chance to step into something entirely new, threatens to upend that delicate balance. It's not just about her anymore. It's about Lindy, the ranch, and the legacy she feels responsible for protecting. The weight of that responsibility makes the decision almost unbearable. The new arrivals to Hudson have now fully embedded themselves in the community, and their presence is impossible to ignore. One in particular has caught everyone's attention, charming, capable, and seemingly eager to help. But beneath the warm smile lies a truth that could shatter the trust that Heartland thrives on. Tim has been trying to warn everyone, but with his past mistakes still fresh in people's minds, his words carry less weight than he'd hoped. Still, Tim isn't one to give up easily. He begins to dig deeper, risking his own relationships to uncover a truth that could either save the ranch or cause divisions so deep they may never heal. Lou's struggles reach a breaking point when her commitments pull her in two opposite directions at the same time. The people who have always supported her now question her priorities, and she's forced to confront whether her ambition is truly serving the family or slowly pulling her away from it. Her bond with Amy, once unshakable, begins to fray under the strain. There are moments when they both wonder if they're still working toward the same future, or if they're quietly drifting apart. Jack, ever the steady presence, finds himself facing a decision that goes against everything he's believed about Heartland's traditions. The land is more than just property. It's the soul of their family. But with change pressing in from all sides, Jack may have to consider options that once felt unthinkable. His wisdom tells him that sometimes you have to bend to keep from breaking, but bending too far could risk losing the very essence of what they've all fought to preserve. And then there's Amy's heart, guarded for so long, but now drawn towards someone she never expected. It's not the kind of sweeping romance she once knew. It's quieter, slower, but no less dangerous. Every step forward feels like a step away from the past she's been holding on to. And the guilt that comes with that is almost as strong as the longing. As she wrestles with her feelings, a decision from one of the newcomers forces her to see the ranch, her family, and her own life in an entirely new light. By the time the season nears its end, it's clear that nothing will ever be the same again. The quiet, predictable days of Heartland are gone, replaced by a future filled with both uncertainty and possibility. And while the family will face the storms together, each of them must walk their own path, knowing that the choices they make now will echo for years to come. In Season 19, change isn't just coming, it's already here. And for the Heartland family, the question is no longer if they can weather it, but who they will become once the dust settles. So what does all of this mean for the Heartland family? And for us, the fans who've been with them through every triumph and heartbreak? Season 19 isn't just a continuation of the story we love, it's the kind of season that changes the game completely. We're stepping into uncharted territory, where every decision feels bigger, every conversation carries hidden meaning, And every bond we thought was unshakable might be tested in ways we can't yet imagine. Think about it. Amy standing at a crossroads, torn between the safety of the life she's built and the risk of opening her heart again. Tim, fighting to expose a truth that no one else is willing to see. Lou, caught between ambition and family, wondering if she's slowly losing the connection that once defined her. And Jack, the rock of Heartland, quietly preparing for a decision that could change the ranch's future forever. These aren't just small bumps in the road. These are the kinds of moments that leave marks, the kind that define what Heartland will be for years to come. And then there are the newcomers, still shrouded in mystery, still leaving us wondering who they really are. Some of them might bring hope, opportunity, and the fresh energy the ranch needs to thrive. But others, they may be carrying secrets that could split the family apart if the truth ever comes to light. We've seen before how one wrong move, one hidden agenda can ripple through Heartland and change everything. And this time, the stakes feel higher than ever. But maybe that's what makes Season 19 so exciting. It's not just about watching the characters we love. It's about holding our breath as they make choices that could redefine everything. It's about seeing them stumble, get back up, and find strength in places they didn't know they had. It's about feeling every moment with them, because after all these years, Heartland isn't just a show, it's a world we've grown a part of. And if this season is truly the game changer it's shaping up to be, then every episode will matter. Every scene will be a piece of a puzzle that we won't fully understand until the very end. That's why missing even a single moment could mean missing the clue that changes how we see the whole story. So, as we wait for the premiere, let's keep the conversation going. What do you think Amy will choose? Can Tim really uncover the truth before it's too late? Will Lou and Amy's bond survive the strain? And which of the newcomers will turn out to be a friend or a foe? Share your theories, your hopes, and yes, even your fears, because this season promises to give us plenty of all three. Season 19 is coming, and it's coming fast. And when it does, we'll be right here, breaking down every twist, every emotional moment, and every reveal that leaves us speechless. So make sure you're ready, because once this story starts, it's going to be a ride none of us will forget. Season 19 isn't just another year at Heartland, it's the turning point we've all been waiting for. Every character is standing at a crossroads. Amy is torn between protecting the life she's built and taking a leap into the unknown. Tim is chasing a truth that could save the ranch or destroy the trust that holds it together. Lou is balancing ambition with loyalty, risking the bond she's always had with her family. And Jack, even he may have to make a choice that could change Heartland's future forever. But the biggest question isn't just about what they'll do, it's about who they'll become when it's all over. With newcomers bringing both hope and hidden danger, every episode will be filled with choices that can't be undone. One wrong step, one misplaced trust, and everything they've built could come crashing down. This season promises to be unpredictable, emotional, and unforgettable. The kind of story where every moment matters. And missing even one could mean missing the clue that changes everything. So, what do you think? Will the Heartland family hold together? Or will this be the season that tests them like never before? Share your thoughts below and get ready, because the game-changing season is almost here.